is your best friend on a cold Seattle night.
If you want to survive the winter in Seattle,
This is it.
hot pot.
So thankfully, I met some new friends at Gourmet Noodle Bowl to show me how it's done.
In the Asian culture, particularly the Chinese-speaking, Taiwanese-speaking region, hot pot is a family gathering.
Hot pot starts with broth cooked on your table.
So for the Taiwanese one, they're all about their broth.
We got their spicy Szechuan and gourmet miso broth, conveniently separated by this cool little squiggle right here.
It smells so good, just like breathing it in.
While you watch the pot obsessively waiting for it to boil, you can make your dipping sauce, adding ingredients like jalapenos, garlic, and cilantro.
It's like savory, spicy, I love it.
And then it's time to cook.
All right, I'm gonna go for it.
Most restaurants will have different chopsticks for you to cook with.
The long chopstick we use it to cook so you don't burn yourself. And then the silver chopstick, we just use it to eat.
The concept is pretty simple. Put the ingredients in the hot pot, wait for them to cook, and then eat.
I mean, it's hard to go wrong with it. You just dip it in the hot broth and you cook it.
Just throw it in there and you're good,
Yeah,
basically.
and then you have your sauce.
Thank you.
Jocelyn says you can put in vegetables and tofu first because they absorb the flavor of the broth.
Sort of acts like a sponge, it soak up all the flavor.
You'll probably see some ingredients like enoki mushroom and crown daisy, which is a type of leafy green. You should try them. They're really good.
Nice kind of refreshing flavor. I've never had anything else like that.
As for things like seafood and meat, it's all about keeping an eye on them because they cook pretty fast.
Most meats are thinly cut.
Super thinly cut, yeah.
Once the beef browns, you can nab it out of the pot, dip it in your sauce, and...
This is so good. Oh my gosh, I love this.
Now, this is a lot of food for 3 people, so don't expect to get this much, unless you really want to live large. But you can definitely do all you can eat here.
It's hard to pick a favorite. That's the thing about hot pot, it's so hard to pick a favorite.
You can get add-ons too, like fish balls and dumplings, and seafood. But watch out.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
No, you were totally fine.
Splash zone, okay.
Jocelyn recommended trying the broth itself, especially when you've been cooking for a while.
The flavor of the broth sort of develops.
Oh my gosh, that is so good. I could drink this, literally. Like I am right now, I'm drinking it.
And if the broth runs low, no problem. Just ask for a refill, because hot pot is not a short event.
How long does hot pot usually take? Like if we're all together with a huge group of people.
Long time, like maybe 2 to 3 hours.
But that's what makes hot pot hot pot. It's spending time with friends and family, enjoying delicious food. So if you need some cozy food to warm your cold Seattle heart, pull up a chair and get cooking.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Ellen. If that looks like